Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing as Matthias Corvinus of Hungary in our Hall of Fame series. I'm an idiot, I kind of forgot to post the poll, and you know, I got no excuse. I'm just sick. My brain's rotting out of my head because I have a flu and a fever, so I just didn't post it. I decided to record something for the Hall of Fame series this week though, so I rolled a random number generator and we ended up with Matthias out of the choices that we had. And honestly, I wanted a nice, easy game to record here, and Matthias is probably going to give us that because Matthias is honestly pretty strong. He's one of the stronger leaders in the game. I don't think he's S tier, but he's certainly an A tier or A plus, especially the way we play the game here. I do play the game with secret societies and heroes and legends and all of those things, all of which will allow us to get quite a few city-state suzerainities, which is going to allow us to get quite a few levied armies, which is what he's all about. Your levied armies get movement and combat strength, they're easier to upgrade, and you get envoys in the city-state with them. So that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to go on a nice romp here. I moved my starting warrior one tile. I did do that, and we have a pretty interesting start. This is a pretty common Matthias start because you're always on continent splits. As Matthias, you have a bias towards continent splits, and we have a geothermal fissure, which is going to help. So this is what our start is going to look like. I won't be able to take advantage of this campus until I get masonry. So we might as well start with astrology. Not that I really want holy sites, but you don't turn down holy sites like this, right? So you take them. Anybody turning down a start that looks like this, like for a district like that, is kind of silly. And we do need faith for Grandmaster's Chapel, probably. So it's okay. It looks like there's more mountains around here, so we could have some good looking districts here as well. The only issue is I don't want to settle next to my encampment. That would be a problem. Wow, there's even more mountainy tiles down here. And we met somebody, but we didn't first meet them. Cobble, they want a campus. Probably not going to happen this era. It's too many techs deep, but we do know that there's somebody over here. And we got a free recon unit. I don't really want to go for the Void Singers. I want to put Amani into Cobble. Get that early era score, early suzerainty. I do wonder who has met them. Nadir Shah. Well, he's fun to take out, so we'll definitely take him. Beowulf is not the hero I'm looking for. I'd much rather have Himiko. Himiko, of course, being the one who gives you all the city-state yields. So we're definitely going to work towards her. That's a bummer. We lost time on our scout, but it's okay. We got one scout for free, and we can start bringing our guy back home. Mashad is right there. As soon as I get to ironworking, Anshan is also up here. Again, not a first meet. It might be worth sending points up to Anshan though, for more era score if I can get there early enough. It's not necessarily that I'm looking for like a strong golden age in the classical era. It's just, oop, Elizabeth, hello. I don't often see her in games, so it's nice to play against her. She's got that ugly color scheme though, one that I'm not a huge fan of, and already denounced. That's cool. That's cool. I'll take your denunciation. That means she's probably up here to the north of Anshan. We'll want to explore that way. It's kind of good to take Nadir Shah out early before he starts going, and it might be nice to take her out later once she's developed her harbors and stuff, but I'll take whichever one looks the squishiest by the time I get anywhere near taking someone out. I would like to go mining into masonry, into writing, and then I guess we'll go God King here. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be boosting bronze working anytime soon. Oh, that is a +5 holy site instead of a +3. That makes it even better. That's a lot of faith. After we build that, we'll figure out where we want to go for our next settlement. So she's up here and Shah's down there. She's harder to attack, but with Anshan right there, we shouldn't have too terrible a time taking at least a city. Jeez, the map generation here is nuts. We're also getting a fast holy site because it's across a river. That's going to help. I'm not super interested in going for a religion, but if we just get one, I'm not going to be upset by it. Lahore up here, but it's still not a first meet. I wonder what it is about her agenda that makes her hate us. We're not trading, that's what it is. Okay. There's the Dead Sea, and again, a hero that I'm not necessarily looking for. I will take Beowulf if I have to, but I would rather have someone else. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I'm gonna be able to find Himiko that easily. Lahore is a good city-state for us to pick up because the suzerainty bonus on Lahore is pretty nice. Nihangs can be very powerful. We're gonna have faith. And we get a Pantheon. What's the best Pantheon we can grab right now? The Builder's pretty good. Yeah, let's take the Free Builder. And what we'll do is we'll use this Free Builder to get a boost on Masonry. Get that campus out a little bit faster. And I got lucky and can disperse a barb camp pretty easily here. We love it when that happens. Out comes my settler. I'll come settle here on these bananas so that we have this great tile. Do I want to push for a heroic tales? Or do I just take Beowulf? I don't know. I think I'll go for a trader instead. Instead of making that hard choice, we'll go for a soft, easy trader pickup. Georgia to the north. She's gonna be a little difficult to take out. She tends to be pretty defensible. Foray. Give us Himiko. Nope. An Apu is gone. Okay. I'm gonna get another holy site across from the river. And honestly, I think a third settler wouldn't be that bad here. It's kind of a bummer that we haven't discovered the owls yet. I usually discover them at the very beginning of every game. But we didn't get any free first meets here. Vilnius, again, not a first meet. We're getting a little unlucky there. Let's bring you around. You should never seek a land war on my continent. Well, but that's exactly what I'm looking for. We're going for a land war. I don't know if you'd like it or not, but that's what we're going for. I need to push the capital to grow so that I'll have enough pop cap by the time I get to campuses. Nope. Not gonna happen. Who do we meet over here? Bandar Brunei. Seems like they're at war with somebody. I'm pretty sure I saw that. So somebody's already soothed them. Tamar. Well, next time I'll get Kabul. That'll be some air score for us. Maybe I should hold off, because we definitely won't get a golden age. But I'm gonna do it in the hopes that I can get to the owls. Hercules. That's a decent guy. I'd say probably better than Beowulf. Batru. Ah, man, I was really hoping to be able to grab that barb kill to boost bronze working. It was not meant to be, however. Who's declared war? Bachu has declared war on Nadir Shah. Oh, she's right here. Oh, wow. Well, 240 to do that. I guess I'm gonna pick up Hercules and try to steal a city with Kabul, maybe. Writing is also done. Next turn we'll be able to get something there. Currency is pretty important. I think bronze working, though, is going to be a little more important. We need to start clearing out jungle, and bronze working allows us to do it. It also allows us to start working on our great general points. Currency, however, would give us... I'm too poor. How many turns left until the end of the age? 3. Yeah, we're not going to grow in time. I should have held off. I knew I was going to need to hold off on one settler, but I didn't. I greeted it. Preslav is in a great spot to take out Tamar, though. I am going to need to get Preslav on my side. As we move into the classical era, we're gonna have some loyalty issues, but I might as well go free inquiry. We're gonna be able to crack. Yeah, that is going to be some loyalty issue. Hey, there's the owls, finally. We boosted early empire, giving us a point in Lahore, which gave us the owls. What does it take? 240 to levy you. I'm gonna settle where I please. I don't care if it upsets her, because, you know, like, we're most likely going to be upsetting her in a big way here very soon. I really need to save up my gold, but I have to get rid of that irritating barb galley down there. Oh, denounce me all you want. Go bury your head. Buddha is now big enough to get its crazy campus. That's gonna give us some air score. I'm gonna finish the shrine. Ah, there's a barb camp I can go get rid of. I think that'll be the 3rd barb, maybe just the 2nd barb. Stupid Anshan got it before I could. Ugh. That feels bad. Well, at least it was just 1 turn away. That's not a huge deal. I need to get a builder, and honestly, we kind of need to appoint Liang up here and Miss Kolch, because we're gonna have loyalty problems unless we do. But hey, hopefully we've got some iron, because we'll be able to take at least Dranka pretty easily. And it's got Edom and Nanki. The issue is I just need gold. Gold to levy those troops. That's why it's so important to get Himiko that early. And no, we don't have any bronze or iron. Crud. So even if we did soothe these guys, we couldn't really get any strong troops out of it. That's a bummer. That's a real bummer. Well, we can sell off this luxury to Tamar for the most upfront gold, and that'll allow us to levy these guys. That boosts mercenaries for us. It gives us 6 total envoys. -2 is 4. So we should be able to send what's her name up to Lahore, Amani. Let's send her up to Lahore to start working on them. And we'll start moving towards Zrenka in an aggressive manner here. I don't want to declare that war yet. And just to be safe, we're going to start pumping stuff up to Anshan here. As soon as I get my next governor title, that'll give me the Owls, which allows us to use that for envoys on city-states. We've discovered Arthur, Beowulf, Mulan, Wukong. None of those I'm too excited for, which is a bummer. But we do pick up this extra policy slot, so I'm willing to go for production here. And there we go, we found Himiko. It's exactly what we wanted. So I'll switch right off of that and go into Himiko. Send this builder down here to work on that. Get another builder going up here. And now that we have that, we can soothe Anshan pretty easily. Let's go for archers. And I think it's time to just declare this war. I should be able to take 1 to 2 cities here, and that will be worth it. Unfortunately, they built a heavy chariot after I soothed them. If I can take Zrenka, it's probably worth this war, because it's got Edom and Nanki, and that's not that bad. I did lose a warrior. We are the first Sioux in the world of Lahore. Let's pillage this. I'll pillage this. And we're gonna start smacking things. And we got a great person. Who did we get? Did I just auto get? Excuse me. I didn't pass. I didn't pass. Am I gonna lose a religion because I misclicked? I didn't pass. Let's promote here. Move up. Smack. And then smack. As long as he doesn't build a wall, I think we're good to go next turn. It would be a real shame if he built that wall. In, and in. And we didn't use like hardly any of our own points, you know, our own production to do any of that. And our guys have so much movement range. We're gonna have loyalty issues, that's true. But overall, I think this war turned out fairly well. We got a free city out of it. It'll take him a while before he's willing to take peace. We also got another fantastic campus there. Yeah, I lost a religion because I accidentally misclicked and passed up. That's stupid. Instead of doing that, let's purchase. And probably we'll have to reassign you over. If I could take Anshan as my city-state, we would probably be able to get more troops in one more city. Mashhad has walls, so there's no way we're getting Mashhad. Sparta looks pretty weak though, but it's so far away. The loyalty pressure over here would be too strong. And I don't think I'd be able to get it. So I think we're just happy with Shrenka for now. Any other wars we declare in the future, we're gonna need battering rams and things to deal with. Political philosophy comes in, and I'm gonna take oligarchy. And let's go ahead and go with Limitanii. And why not go for scientist points? Or nope, not scientist points. I guess we'll go for general points. Or why not just go charismatic leader for the influence points? Another +5 campus over here is like broken. And I can get it quickly built. And I can get another one down here quickly built. Is Anshan friendly with me? Why do I see in them? I don't have a single thing over there, but I'm able to see inside of them, which makes no sense to me. How much longer do you want peace? 2 turns? He'll probably take peace. His army is weaker than mine. He has no army. It's because he's at war also with Batriyu, I think. And that gives us Himiko. And Himiko is going to go straight up here. Campus +4 down here. And then we'll start placing envoys. Nader Shah is building himself a cavalry, but that's not that scary, especially if I can save some gold over here to purchase up a unit. How much movement? I don't have enough movement to move, so we'll just pop another envoy there. That's gonna make all of it. I need 7. That's kind of a crazy amount, honestly. But I can purchase Lahore. That's worth a decent amount of military strength. We could come take Manchester with that. Manchester would give us access to iron. We're gonna build, I think, a settler out of the capital soon, and then we'll go out and levy them. Yep, he will take peace for a ton of gold. I will accept it. Let's just keep pumping charges into Anshan here, and we need to go for building. I'm losing loyalty up here again, but it's so minuscule it doesn't matter. It looks like Ramses is down here, or that's more Batriyu. Well, slam that down, and that gives us a boatload. Oh, what are we gonna do about the loyalty over here in Dranka? I want to keep it, but it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to do so easily. Maybe if I can up the population over here, we might be able to deal a bit with the loyalty, but we're not gonna have a great time. This gives me suzerainty, I think, right? Yes, that gives me Anshan. And then 445 to levy is not that bad. Yeah, we can get that right here. So let's levy you. That gives me some era score. And most importantly, what it allows me to do is send Himiko up here to Lahore and levy them. Next era, I should not be that far away from having the faith needed to recall Hercules. And that gives us a heavy hitter that we can use to start taking cities out. Where did Himiko go? The issue is I'm going to need a battering ram to start taking these cities down. And I don't have one. Let's quickly work our way up towards engineering and machinery as well. There Hercules goes. It's sad, but it gives us some era score, which is okay with me. Before declaring war on Elizabeth, she's building walls. I really want to get to crossbows before declaring that war. How much longer do I have on you? 8 turns. In 8 turns, I can get a catapult. That would be useful. Apprenticeship boosted, mathematics boosted. And I just need 2 era score. In 3 turns, I will have 1 for the library, and in 3 turns I'll have 1 more for boosting ancient walls. That'll get us our golden age, which is great. Hungary really plays in such a strange way. They're the only civ in the game that has this sort of loop. I really like it. I think it's an interesting way to play. It really like adjusts the way you think about the game. She's already up to man-at-arms, which is nuts. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get up to crossbows to take her on. Yeah, denounce me, dude. That's fine. Denounce me. That's fine. Everybody hates me because I've caused grievances. And there's our golden age. Great job. Fantastic work. A medieval era golden age. How far are we then from castles? Because if we can get up here to Black Army, I mean, then we're set. It's pretty deep in there, though. Himiko, get over here. Use a charge for some faith to hurry me up towards getting Hercules back. And then we'll Suze Lahore. Or maybe I wait. Maybe I wait until the next era to Suze Lahore. Engineering boosted. Let's go for the granary here. Library down here. Zdravka is going to be a pretty strong city if I can just get its population to grow. Why aren't you working good tiles? The longer I wait on upgrading Suzerain Lahore, the more she'll upgrade her units too, which is fine with me. I really want to see that happen. I do have an interesting choice here to make. Abu al-Qasim al-Sarawi gives me a random Eureka from Modern Tech, but he also gives me wounded land units can heal 5 each turn. I'm not going to keep him alive. I would spin them. That's the majority of my faith, unfortunately. But I think that's worth picking up just for the healing effect. This 2 gold per turn's worth nothing now. Natural philosophy is going to be worth a ton of points for us. And let's get another trader out. We lost our trader to pillaging. We have a governor point. Why not just pick up Victor? And we'll throw him in this city that we're going to found up here. And let's grab military training for the raiding. My biggest thing is I'm poor. I need so much money. Machinery is done. That gives us siege towers. That gives us our crossbows. Yeah, it's great that she's in a dark age. And we're just going to keep going for free inquiry here. I am... No. Let's get monumentality. Why not? We have a not the best faith income, but that doesn't mean anything. We could get good faith income if we tried. All right, settle pest, and let's send Victor over there. And you know what? I think you are going to pick yourself up a commercial hub, and it's time. Let's upgrade you. Upgrade you. Unfortunately, I can't upgrade you because I need iron. But I wonder if we could get a trade out for iron. Let's just spend all of our gold here. I don't want the luxury. What about strategic? What about iron? Nobody wants to sell me iron. Well, in that case, that means we're gonna have to come in here and purchase our siege tower here, and we'll use our swordsman to deal with all that. We're not too far from being able to levy you again, giving us a lot of useful troops down here. Having this many catapults would mean that Mashad falls pretty easy, as long as this warrior gets upgraded. Himiko has seen her best use fall behind her, so we might as well just send her out to explore. Let's attach you guys. Move you up. Move you there. I want Manchester, and I'll do whatever I have to do to get there. Oh man, taking Kabul here, Mashhad, Sparta, all of that would fall pretty fast. But really, I think the key is going to be getting London. What are you building? Is that the Great Bath? No, Miyanashi Temple. I don't necessarily care about the Miyanashi Temple. Build a better wonder. If we had any source of iron, this game would be so over. But just the sheer fact that I have no available iron really messes us up. Okay, here we go. Black Army time. That's some era score, and this guy is strong. 49 combat strength because I'm surrounded by units that we've taken. Honestly, I think we move you up and go for apprenticeship next. And when do these fall off? 7 turns, 7 turns, 7 turns, 7 turns, 7 turns. 7 turns should be enough to get something done, I would imagine. 7, 21. The 21 turns is plenty. I reckon with some smart playing here, we can start taking Manchester. So I'm gonna declare this war. She's denounced me, so we can do a formal war. And that gives us war with the Casus Belli. I should have boosted something. Did we already get that? I guess we must have. I move you up. Yeah, this will wipe this out immediately. We could also just do this and go like this. Attack, 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 shoot. We can come in here and take this. Let's get set up here. Pillage for the gold. Move all of our guys as far up as we can and take Manchester. At the very least, I want Manchester. I would like more, obviously, but at the very least, we'll take Manchester. I almost have enough to get another Black Army. And there's a free settler. Huge for us. I want to move. Yeah, things need to move around. So you can come up and start shooting. We want you come up to start shooting. Can we pillage for faith? These are not... I feel like my siege tower should be helping me a lot more than it is. Man, really, honestly, if I just had iron, this would be a completely different story. But the fact that we don't have iron is really crippling us here. But we should be able to do it here. That'll be Manchester for us. I'll keep that city. And let's shoot you while you're in the water. Manchester gets us a pretty sick holy site right here. And we need to sort of like regroup a bit because we're gonna lose a bunch of our units here to Anshan. What is it, 2 turns? I'm gonna need to recoup those losses, so we'll have to just sort of hold on for a little bit. But very importantly for us, we get iron here from Manchester. I'm kind of willing to stop this war for a little bit until we can improve all of our units. Angry Herald. I should have sold. No, that's gonna fire. Oh, thank goodness it failed. Who shot it down? Nadir, Tamar. and me. That's good. I needed that to fail. And we've got Niter there and Niter here. That is also good. It's a little slow, this domination, but it's going. The AI is not drastically far ahead of us, in all honesty. Yep, there goes our units to Anshan. I can't really afford to place you yet. 14 turns. Is that enough to come take Newcastle? Maybe. It's gonna be a tough push in though. We don't have any ranged units. Let's move both of our black armies up. Hit. And then hit. And then we can move up. And then up. This might be okay. I would really love to settle in here, but it's impossible. That's a little sad. We'll get a builder here. And we can get a builder here with the last of our monumentality funds. Do I survive? Yes. Surviving there is huge. We can promote and we can pillage here. We need to go across. We need to come up. I hope he doesn't perish, because really I need to be able to pillage with him. Great. Okay. So that gives us some effective health that we can use. We can come pillage this. Jump over here and pillage this. This is great. That allows us to start laying some damage here on Newcastle, which is exactly what we want to do. And it won't be long till we're able to take that city completely. No, lady, you don't get to make peace now. We might even be able to go all the way into London. She doesn't have very many, well, she doesn't have very many units. Pillage for the health here. Move around. All right, attack. Attack. And then attack, and that gives us Newcastle. The extra combat strength that you get from being suzerain units is so powerful. The next most important job is going to be making sure that we can get our units where we need them around London. And if we take London, then we can put her down. We can stop our war with her. I'll be content at that point. What I really need, though, is just to start making some gold. And the Gilded Vault will help with that, so we'll put a point into them. 865 to levy you is a fairly insane number. That gets our full circle off. We can start smacking the city here. I'm gonna need health first. At least the city can't heal, and we can start pillaging some tiles here. I would love to plunder this trader out for a little bit of gold. And let's pillage you for some faith. I need to reshuffle around my siege tower. It's in a bad spot. It's not helping me where it is. Do I have the pillage card in? I don't. Darn it. Can I quickly? No, I'm just wasting these pillages like a fool. I might lose a man-at-arms there, and I'd be a little sad if I did. So it's time to start moving some trebs up so I can deal damage from afar. And after this war, I think it's time to build up our economy a little bit, or else we're gonna have a hard time warring anybody else. Yes, I did lose a guy, which did allow the city to heal, but I should be able to just come through like this and take everything. That'll do it. And then we can pillage all of that down. How many turns do we have left? 5 on our boys? I don't think 5 is enough to do it, in all honesty. 5's definitely not going to be enough turns. But she is losing loyalty over here, which means it'll flip most likely to me. I am running out of a golden age here, however, which is a bummer. Does anybody want any of these things? 236 is big. That allows me to levy these guys, and that allows me to to upgrade these guys. So that should be enough to continue warring her forward. I can't hit a Dark Age. I need to do something about that. And I don't want to lose my black armies. The cheaper upgrades here are really carrying us through. Where's my trib? Get up here to start dealing with Birmingham. She's got another city up to the north, but I think that's kinda all she wrote. I don't think she's got much else going for her. Oh, I'm getting denounced again by everybody. See, this is why the Hussars never make any sense. Because who's gonna ally you? Everybody hates you. You never get any allies. Where did my other black army go? He's way on the backside here. Okay, well. Let's keep pillaging, I guess. Era score for settling near the Dead Sea in Debrecen. Get some of that. Let's go ahead and place down the harbor for now, but then we'll build the ancient walls. I'm still 6 turns away from saving that city, but I got 2 more turns with most of these units over here. So we've got to do something fast. And a stupid flood wiped out all of our farms over here. Yes, change this out. From the influence card, I want raid. I need to pillage. That's the only way I'm going to keep my economy afloat. Is by pillaging the living daylights out of her. 283 on that pillage. Okay, let's start slamming into Birmingham here. And that will fall much faster than I anticipated. Plymouth is what's left over here. Anything for me to pillage out here? No. Well, I'll send you there and upgrade you. Plymouth won't last long. And that'll be everything she's got. I have screwed up big time by not having enough population to put down my government plaza. Because we've lost so much production on the Warlord's throne. But we're huge. We've got all the cities in the world. Plymouth just hit its medieval walls. That's a bummer. It's really very annoying. Well, let's do our damage over here. 1 turn, 26 turns, 1 turn. Let's use these guys to do it. And then I'll just promote you. And it's time to send these guys around to the front. And we'll keep that city. Plymouth falls soon. Please give me pillageable tiles. Give me the money. She denounced me first, so I feel like no shame in pursuing this war. Remember, she denounced me early, so this is kind of mostly on her. Bring you up. Bring you up. Pillage for the faith. Do it for the faith. Up. Up. Start rocking you up. 16 turns. We'll set you in there because you'll need it. I'm thinking we'll take more. It'll take more than 1 man-at-arms to do the deed over there, so we might as well send as many as we can. I could always just levy you guys again, which gives us some era score. Gross. Don't die. A crossbow is 720, which is crazy expensive. We're not going to be able to afford that for a while. After this war, honestly, I think we levy Kabul, upgrade all of these to bombard cannons, and just slam into Batriyu. If I have this many bombard cannons, I don't know what there is that she can do to stop that advance. She does have quite a bit of science, however. That is something to be aware of. Look at all these siege units. That's insanity. It's gonna take 1,000 gold to recruit all of them. Oh, I need that to go down. I really don't want that to pass. I'm afraid it will. Do I hear the noise? No, it fails. Just barely. But it continually fails. I've boosted gunpowder, which is big, because I have plenty of niter, and that means soon I'll be able to upgrade into musketmen with my fully recruited army here. That'll allow us to do some big time damage to somebody. Denounced. Refuse. Give me Plymouth. And she's gone. The rest is silence. That gives us quite a bit of era score. +5, meaning we're only 4 away from our golden age. Do I think I could get that? That's a big maybe. 850 gives me Hercules. That gives me a little bit. Oh, it gives me a little bit. Not much. When can I throw down the government plaza? 10. Might as well work on a university. Let's buy this. We need to hurry the entertainment complex, which I could have done with Hercules. I'm stupid. Birmingham will start to flip loyal. How much time do I have left? 22 turns is quite the while. So it's very much worth bringing them back, especially if I can start getting my gunpowder troops online. The question is, do I bring back Hercules or do I bring back Himiko? I think I bring back Himiko. She gives me suzerainty. Yep, denounced. Okay. If you're gonna denounce me, you're gonna regret it, because I'm about to send all of this into you. Let's actually grab Himiko. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use her to come down here and get Kabul's levied military, and we'll get some faith off of her, and hopefully we'll be able to use that faith in productive ways. How much does it cost to buy my unique? The arena's not my unique. I was really hoping for that. Oh, it replaces the zoo. That's so far away. Ugh. Okay, well, that's issues. Picking up the English lands over here is a huge bonus for us because her lands were so much more developed than ours. Truck Q is going to be a big pickup. Thanglong is going to be the most important pickup because it's got a huge population. I've got 6 turns to find 1 era score. And honestly, that era score is going to come from Kabul here. Let's run our black armies all the way down. We're gonna need them. Unfortunately, a lot of these man-at-arms and stuff, they're not gonna be able to catch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 siege units over here will become bombard cannons in 11 turns. Faster than that because I'm building universities in places. We are, oh no! Kabul, what? If I was 1 turn earlier, I would have been able to get all of those. How many turns do I have? 4. How far am I from Hunza? A lot. I'm very upset. I'm very upset by what's happened here. If I was just 1 turn sooner, I would have been able to suzerain all of those catapults. And I would have been the happiest person in the whole world. Now I'm gonna actually have to like build units. I got the first meet on Zanzibar up here. That's pretty cool. Well, how many turns do I have left on you guys? 23. And not so long from now, I'll be able to upgrade you. I might as well make the best of a bad situation. We have plenty of units. She doesn't have any walls up anywhere. She does have some Huachin running around, which we're not, you know, huge fans of. All of you guys are fully healed, so let's send you down to the front lines. Yeah, they've got massive movement range, so it's not going to take as long as you might think it would for them to get down here. You're going to take a while though, Trebuchet. You're pretty slow. Not much we can do about that though. Siege units are just naturally crazy slow. We have by far the largest army on the map. I think we're gonna jump up here to reform church for our government. We have lots of walls in places, so maybe getting monarchy might be pretty good. The loyalty card matters less right now. Conscription is gonna be good, but I'll just hold off. I'll hold off and keep the loyalty card in. Oh, all our walls fall off when we conquer anyway. Never mind, I'm stupid. Forgot about that little hang up. All right, Himiko, start abusing stuff for us. And the fact that we have so many good libraries up means that Anshan is kind of carrying us scientifically. All the envoys we have in there. Nobody's probably going to be willing to sell us great works, which is a bummer. Normal, golden, dark, normal. That's cool for us. I'm okay with that. Trade routes can't be plundered is going to be really good. I need to be building my trade routes back up. We are massively neglecting that. And let's start upgrading. 20 turns is not bad, actually. I can't be upset with that. And we should have plenty enough money to be able to re-levy them. As long as we're pillaging, we should be okay there. Points into Hunza. And I shouldn't be that far away from a merchant, really. Vietnam's gonna get it. If I can get Hippolyta, that would also be a huge pickup, which would change things quite a bit. 3 charges away from being able to do that. These barbs are gonna be an issue, but we're huge. We have so many cities. How many turns? 14. I should pretty easily be able to take Traku in that amount of time. And I'll take my friendship with Pericles. I wonder if we're able to get an alliance with him. I'm not that far away. I'll take that military alliance. I'm not far away from Hussars. They're just right here. That'll give me 3 combat score, because my black army is definitely falling off at this point. I hate lining my troops up next to a volcano. Feels dumb. Aha! We take Hunza. And then next turn, we will be able to suzerain and levy them. I think all they've got is this catapult. They should be cheap. And then we can take that and get our, what am I doing? Barracks here. Get our bombard cannon and use it. Our internals here are very neglected. We have no economy to speak of. We're just an economy of scale. We just have such a large size that we have an economy around that fact. Ah, darn it, she got walls. What kind of walls? That's Renaissance walls. There's nothing that works against those. Darn. Well, what we need now is gold. So let's go for town charters. She got those walls, I think, in fear of me. Are those Renaissance or are those medieval? Oh, those are medieval. Ooh. That's big news for me. Levying you is only 120 gold. Because you only have 1 stinking unit. Well, what I want to do is I want to come down here and get myself a siege tower. And see how long it'll take that to get down here to the front lines. Hopefully not that long. I think we can move out of Lahore now. Maybe we move over to Vilnius or Bandar Brunei? Granada. I don't think anybody's suzerain of Granada yet, right? Let's reassign you down to Granada. He thinks I'm coming after him. In all honesty, I probably could, but I really want to take out Batriu. She's the big boy. And I'm doing all of this without a great general. She's out of charges, so she's basically just a scout now. That's all the faith I can get out of her, which I don't like. I really would have liked a little bit more. Are you two still at war? Yes. I'll let you guys take each other out a little bit longer. I have to move back a tile. I can't be in her tiles while we declare war on her. That would be a bit unfair. Those look like Renaissance walls being built. I think next turn we're gonna have to rip the band-aid off and go for it. Let's go to Susa. That opens up this side of the map for some more trade routes. Trade routes are going to equal more city-state Susas. I'm gonna grab Vilnius. You don't have the best army, and we can finally unlock our second tier of government, which is going to help. We need conscription. Finally, we have the gold. And Casus Belli formal war. I want it to be a formal war to try to hold off a little bit on the grievances from everybody else. I can go here. That's not the best. Let's come wipe that out and just squeeze as many of our forces in as we can down here. And we're gonna need to set up a perimeter so that we can start pillaging and doing things like that. This is big hurt. I really thought we'd be doing more damage here, but it looks like these walls are holding up. And let's explore her lands a little tiny bit. Village for health here. I can scoot you back, bring you up, smack the city, pillage for faith here. I can pillage for gold here. Let's start bringing our guys around as much as we can. Kinda don't want to lose this black army. I want to put you back under siege. I don't want to lose anything. Another bombard. And we can come up here finally and purchase Herc. Put down our government plaza right there. And we'll get Herc to build it. We'll get your armory. And what else do we need from this? Mainly, I just need troops to feed into the meat grinder. How many turns do I have left? 8. I need to make sure that at the end of 8 turns, I have quite a bit of money saved up. And having Hercules is going to help because he can do a lot of damage. Oh, lost a black army. The Qin are coming in, which are starting to cause issue for me. But luckily for us, we have plenty of troops. And that causes the Qin to be much less terrifying. I didn't want to lose my black army though. I'm a little sad about that. I should be able to hold it for another turn or two, which will give us our Hussar, and then hopefully next turn we can send Herc down here to start dealing with things. Oof, lose my knight. Okay, we're gonna have to take stock here. I don't want to lose all my units. We've got to heal this musketman somehow. We've got to either take the city this turn or heal that bombard cannon. We can take the city this turn. That saves us a little bit. I'll keep you, and let's transfer Victor down. The truck queue. This guy gets urban warfare. And we can start sending some units down that way. Pull you back. All right. I actually think we've pretty much done it at this point, especially since we're going to have Hercules come down here. We're huge, guys. We're huge. This Oromo Cav over here is a problem. Not a huge fan of what's going on there. Nanmodal. Send you a trader out. Since we can't be plundered, there's not much she's going to do to that trade route. Can't be plundered. It's not a problem. Unquang Thinglong. Once I break Thinglong, I sort of break her. She's already losing loyalty everywhere. I actually need to transfer you up here to Plymouth. Have you do things up there. I'm not the most certain that he's needed down here in the south. Oh yeah, and with all these promotions available for our units, do I joint war you? He hasn't started the war yet, so I'm not that interested. Let's promote to the Hussar. Take this shot here. Promote you up to the urban warfare. And what we can start doing is grabbing line infantry. Line infantry are much stronger than the regular musketmen. And like a whole bunch of line infantry Can I start making cores? Did I even consider making cores? I got 3 turns before I lose all my troops. And I need to make sure that I have cash. But everybody hates me and nobody wants to trade with me. And so I gotta make sure that I can take Kong Kwang. At least Kong Kwang by then. Or else Thing Long is never gonna crack. I'll plunder that trade route, thank you. I'm making like good use out of every Hungarian unit here. I don't think there's a single like actual Hungarian unique that I haven't like utilized to some degree during this run. Pillage. And if I stay over here, I still put you under siege. Oh, sweet criminy. 2 turns. Which means next turn I've got to do it. These units are so highly promoted. It's nuts. This little vassal swarm gameplay style. Hungary plays so differently from everybody else. They feel so vastly different that they're fun. They're fun. A lot of people don't like think about Hungary when they think about like the most broken civs. But they're really good. Lost to Bombard. That's a shame. Lost it to Wachin. And all of our great people are suddenly going to start rolling in. Just because we have like so many districts at this point, great people are just going to start rolling like crazy. I was about to say, I don't have any natural wonders, but yeah, I do. And Kong Kwang falls to us, giving us the Great Library. That's cool. Keep that city rebellion in 19, but I can move some people. You don't need to be in Dranka anymore. We can move some guys down. And my biggest issue now is going to be Thing Long. I'm losing all these troops. I have 2,000 gold though. That might be enough. And then again, it might not be enough because these line infantry, they're pricey. I still can't believe I've not built my Warlord's Throne over here. Judge me harshly for playing that badly. I would have had so much production across my empire if I had that. Wei's gonna fall soon, but as Hungary, we don't have that much loyalty on it. Hong Tree is also going to fall soon. Or it very well should. I have no idea why you have full loyalty. Okay, Anshan, what does it take? Yep. We have just enough to do so. Let's make sure that we are also transporting Hippolyta down here. Thing Long, what kind of walls you got? These are medieval that you're building. I kind of need another bombard cannon, but I don't have any real way to get it. I also need to make sure that I'm moving my siege towers into good places. Aw, darn. She's got a cavalry over here. Well, at least the cavalry's not of Wachin. Wachin are annoying. Cavalry we can deal with. Wachin, not so much. Let's... Where can I place you? Let's do this, this. Then we can shoot. And you're gonna go here for now. Let's put you under siege. Move you up, move you up, move you up. Up. And we can pillage you for a little bit. Pillage you for a little bit. Pillage you for a little bit. And kind of hold you for a turn. Let's pillage you for some faith. I guess the big question after this war is, who do we go for next? I mean, it's gonna be Nader Shah, I guess. He's the most likely candidate. And I love how we've used the same units essentially forever here. Pillage you for some health. Anshan has been our ride or die since the beginning. What did I lose? Siege tower. That's annoying. What else did I lose? The crossbow. I didn't want to lose a siege tower. I'll have to purchase another one. And that's a pain. We will wake you up and give you another shot. Hit with you. And take the kill there. Taking hits all the way around here will reduce Thing Long really quickly. But it would be better to have units on other tiles. Tailat is not long for this world. Kongtree, I can't believe Kongtree is still loyal. There's no reason it should be. How many turns do we have? 3 turns left on Lahore. Oh, almost lost you, bud. But no, we're gonna keep you rolling, guys. We're gonna keep you rolling. And we're gonna upgrade them to cores as soon as we can. Well, I really wanted to send Herc down here, but there's so much garbage happening up top that he might be better served up there. Or I could always just purchase a unit up there, I guess. And honestly, he's not super necessary down here. Let's make sure that we pillage all the science we can pillage out of that first. Can I get a pillage here? Nah, that's a bummer. Well, we'll go in. You're promotable, so we'll take thing along with you. That's your capital. We'll definitely keep that, and we should see a loyalty cascade start to occur here. She'll take peace now, and essentially she'll give me anything I want for it. So we'll just take that. She's been destroyed, and with the loyalty that's about to start happening here, she's not got much she can do. I'm curious how I'm going to deal with Harold, but honestly, once I start taking all of these settlements over here, I'll have so many. I'll be the blob. I'll be the in-game crisis. We're already one-turning a lot of techs at this point. I'm kind of just holding out and healing units. I'm trying to get to the point where I have enough gold so that I can just sort of purchase everything that I want. With that being said, anything that can run commercial hub stuff, we're probably going to run commercial hub stuff. Where do we go now on the tech tree? I guess it's time to get up here to like all of these things. Maybe we come up here to chemistry first, and then flight and steel. We're gonna need oil. So let's go refining, chemistry, steel, flight, like that. Oh, we finally made it to Merchant Confederation. Merchant Confederation is going to help us a lot. 54 gold off that policy card, getting us up to 200 per turn. And we should have lost a few units. I don't know where they went. Where did they go? They've teleported somewhere. They got rid of their military units. No, Lahore, why? They were like the most upgraded units I had. What a pain. I want to promote you, and I want to send you to Nan Modal. Let's reassign you down to Nan Modal. Start putting our loyalty pressure in places. What did I grab? Medici? Sure. Let's transfer you up to Zrenka. And what we want to do now is we want to come up here to mobilization. No, nationalism first. I have not declared war with a Casus Belli. I'm sure that I have. The question is, how am I going to get into Bros cities? We're gonna have to go up through Baktree probably. And where else can I have some units to Suze? Nowhere that's useful, honestly. Well, then we'll just purchase some trade routes here, build our gilded vaults out, and you're just gonna run encampment trainings until the end of the game. He's gonna be a real pain, I think, to come take. There's so many mountains in here that I'm gonna have to heavily rely on Hippolyta bombard cannons, but his unit strength is like nothing. The person who's gonna be the real issue is most likely Tamar, because she's incentivized to build Renaissance walls everywhere. She might be a plain problem. I'm just gonna declare a surprise war. There's no point in waiting for the Casus Belli. The whole world hates me anyway. I don't think anyone's gonna join a military emergency at this point against me. We're kinda too big and scary, so that's not what I'm concerned about. Yeah, his capital must be awful, because there's no loyalty pressure on Bakhtri here, which is a 2-pop city. Ew, that's saying a lot. He must be struggling. But where is your what is your capital, bud? Ah, Mashhad. Yeah, his capital is pretty terrible. Oh, denounced by Tamar. She's the scariest one on the map. But honestly, she's not scary. That's gonna get voted up big time. Yeah, who did it? Tamar, yeah, pain. That causes issues. Not that big a problem though. I'll just levy this stuff over here. If she wants a fight, I'll give her a fight. I don't think she's gonna give us too much problem though. It's time to start stacking stuff into Bandar Brunei. That'll help me deal with her. Maybe we can take this turn. No, it's gonna have to be next turn. Well, we'll just take the free XP. Are you still maintaining loyalty? Yeah, it's crazy. How do you have the loyalty? That should be my loyalty that you have. They've declared war on each other, so they won't last very long. There goes Mashhad. We'll keep that. That's the capital. And that's gonna be mine pretty soon. I think we move you like that. Oh, you got Machu Picchu? I will soon have Machu Picchu. I'm sorry, did I say you have Machu Picchu? What I meant is thank you for the Machu Picchu. We've also got sources of oil, which means we can go ahead and stop what we're doing and jump up here to steal, and then infantry, and just wipe the map. If we have artillery pieces and everybody else is like at bombard cannons, I'm pretty sure that means that we win. Rationalism will give us quite a bit. Maybe I take out that, put in raid, and then grab rationalism. It's worth a lot. We'll take it. And you need to go there, take the shots, and we're gonna just sort of keep waking you up and shooting. At this point, our siege towers are useless, so we're just gonna get rid of them. And they don't do enough. They already have Renaissance walls. I would like to be able to just start pillaging her lands. Let's purchase to that effect a Hussar. If people are willing to trade me, I'll trade. And what I should be doing, honestly, is coming in here and purchasing luxuries or great works. Nobody's willing to sell me writing. Well, darn. Do I have any great works of writing? I have a little. Because of Anshan, those are going to be giving me science. That's why I wanted them. I have no way to get to Gordian and deal damage to it. That's kind of stupid. What a weird out of the way city you are. I'm not that far from getting all the way up to artillery pieces though. If I get my Hussar over here to start pillaging these campuses, we basically got it. Oh, you're sending Kevshur against me? I know you've got a Kevshur core there, honestly, but madam, I don't think that's gonna cut it. Especially if I can get that. Kevshur are swordsmen, aren't they? Or are they men-at-arms? Are you really sending men-at-arms my way? Is that honestly where we're at as a society these days? Oh no, yeah, you're running. And I'm about to have city defenses, and once I have city defenses, what is she gonna do to me? Plop and blam. Oh, Hippolyta makes wars. Well, she makes wars really something. Stupid easy, I guess we should say. Let's jump over here and start pillaging away towards steel. That sped it up by 2 turns. And I can pillage yet again. What I need is a fast unit to be able to come take Gordian, and the Hussar is going to have to do it. And once these cities start flipping to me, that'll give me plenty of era score going into the next era for a golden age. Oh yeah, denounce, bud. What are you gonna do with that to me with your 41 science per turn, Bachu? There's Thushba, and I mean, that's most everything. You're losing loyalty. You've got positive loyalty still, so we're gonna have to get you around to this side. Let's wake you up and get this bombard cannon rolling. Thushba also gives us Machu Picchu, which we love. I love taking Machu Picchu when somebody else builds it because you never get to build it yourself. Machu Picchu gives you so many good adjacencies for mountains, which is it just for that city alone? I haven't built it in so long. Let's check. Machu Picchu. In all cities, mountain tiles provide adjacencies to commercial hubs, theater squares, and industrial zones. I'm not taking the best use of that, but I mean, that doesn't stop me from enjoying it nonetheless. Start pillaging this for all the gold in the world. And then we're gonna upgrade these bad boys to artillery. And oh, what a day that's gonna be. And then once we sweep up through Persia here, I guess we'll start smacking into Georgia at that point. And honestly, nothing's gonna stop us from taking a science victory. At that point, nothing will stop us from taking a science victory. It will be the biggest, baddest, scariest thing on the map. This is deity, right? Yeah. I mean, that's just how good Hungary is. You do not spend any of your own production on units. All of your production goes into other things. Move, move, upgrade. And wake up. What can I start pillaging now? This industrial zone. We're working our way up to replaceable parts. And then we'll get all the way up here to chemistry. At that point, we'll have enough money to purchase all the stuff we might want to purchase. But we will need to find aluminum if I want to use planes. And oh, do I want to use planes. I also need to be making sure that I'm checking how much time I have left on my units. 15 turns. I can't be at peace anywhere within those 15 turns. Ah, you jerk. How'd you insta-build walls there? Wow, one shot from this artillery took the walls down immediately. The second shot there is just wrecking the city. It really makes me wish that I didn't just pillage that with Hercules and would instead have pillaged it with the horse. Make sure you're healed up so that you don't get murked. And everybody else, please just commercial hub. Give me gold. Give me gold. Give me gold now. Money me please, money now. Nalanda, the first free city starts to fall our way. That's gonna fall very soon, giving us era score when it does. You've not got much longer on you, but I've only got 8 turns left in this era, which does cause some concern. Let's pillage. And then we'll wake Hercules up, send him into the water to come to Gordian. Smack. I need to get some era score. I can do that by purchasing a few of these great people, as long as I'm using faith to do so. I need 3 more era score within the next 8 turns. Oh, and he won't be my friend anymore. Oh, whoopsie. Actually, I can recruit Himiko. And that gives me my golden age. Then I can send Himiko down here to Nalanda and start farming some faith off of them, which will give me the stuff that I want. I still don't know the final civ on the map. We're up to replaceable parts. You're 2. Can I actually make you 2 cores? Or do you have to belong to me? They might... Where did I just lost... Who did I just... It was you. Did you... Where did you go? Down here. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. because you're so far away now. I'll never get you back. I need to be keeping track of this better. But with you over here, we could take Pasargada pretty fast. Wake up and start destroying the district defenses here. Hopefully before you're destroyed by their stuff. That would be a pain. How much? 19 turns. I can send you over there. We can send you up to deal with some of this stuff. Really what I want to do is start pillaging. Just pillaging, and boosting ourselves off the pillages. Ugh, I am losing my artillery piece. But you've leveled up, so I did not lose you at all, actually. Let's come up here, get our bombard, upgrade our bombard to this. Let's wake you up, move you out of the way, move you up, and form that core right there. Take a free city. And just profit. There's infantry, huge pickup, and we can even pillage more. Where is the next place that we can come pillage? Over here? I mean, we're rolling through here with like infantry, like World War infantry here, and she came at me with Kevshire. We're not the same. I could also start purchasing Nihangs. I don't know. Combat strength increased when barracks, army, and military buildings are constructed. They're not that great, honestly, and they're expensive. I don't have that many barracks and stuff. I mean, we could. It's not like anything's stopping us. We're just stopping ourselves. Will you befriend me? No, still you won't be my friend? Do you fear me so much? I would too, I don't blame you. I am terrifying. I need to save up my faith to be able to recall Hippolyta very soon. I also need to be saving up gold in order to promote things. And this is your very standard Hungary game. Once you get enough gold, the world falls. There's not much to it. Just find a nearby city-state, let them build up enough units, and let the snowball. Let it do its thing. I'm gonna need to find a way in down there. If I had Bandar Brunei on my side, oh, how things would be so the same. Really, I just need to get my super crazy strong units up to the front and use them to take out Georgia. What are the largest cities she's got? Tbilisi, Rustavi, Akhalkalaki. That's gonna have to go. What are you building over here? Alhambra. What do you have here? Oh, this is the religious thing. The Diplo religion one? Yeah, Meenakshi Temple. You've also got the Mahabodhi Temple. Alright, and Oracle. You've got some wonders over here. And natural wonders. So she's worth putting the time into. And there goes Nader Shah. How shall a man escape from what is written? How can I flee from my destiny? He is taken out. Wake up, artillery piece. Run yourself up to the front line. That is all of him. And I've got 9 turns remaining before I lose a bunch of units. So that's 9 turns to make all the gold that I can make. We get all the way up here to total war, which is giving us even more yield from pillaging. And honestly, like, I just want gold, but there's nothing that's going to give me a lot of gold. So we're going to confirm what we've got here and keep pillaging and going for it. 1, 2, 3. That gives us basically all oh yeah, there's a really big deal. Basically we got chemistry in 1 turn. The rest is all the way up here to mobilization. If I had 3 cores, I can boost it and we can make an army, which we might as well do. I have 2 cores. Once I have enough faith in GPT, we'll start dealing with other things. I want to pump stuff into Bandar Brunei. Our units are so highly promoted. They're almost done, like with the whole tree. I am losing a lot of oil per turn, but that should pick us up quite a bit. And if I can take some more, we'd be happy. Thank you, Zubdi, for falling. I'll take you now, and we'll just start moving our troops up. And this is how the rest of the game is going to go. So I'm probably going to start cutting large portions of this out, as all we're doing now is just the same stuff over and over and over. Big updates are going to come when we get up here to flight and things like that. Flight, radio. Do I have observation balloons already? I think I should, right? Oh, flight's observation balloons. Am I crazy? I might be stupid. She's in a golden age? How on earth did she hit a golden age? She is not doing well. At least comparatively to us. I'm a little surprised by that. How far am I from flight? Not very far. 5-6 turns from flight, and then we'll purchase our aerodrome. I need to get enough points to be able to purchase our aerodrome, and then we want to get to advanced flight, and then we want to come all the way down here to stealth technology. We're on pace for a pretty fast domination victory here, or at least pretty fast for me. I don't really think I need to revive Herc. I think we're mostly okay without him. I'm much more interested in having enough faith to revive Hippolyta here soon. And man, our guys are slowly crossing over here. When they get here, things are going to be different. There goes Rustavi. No, you toughie. We'll take it now. Rustavi falls. We're going to need to put some governor in here. And my plan basically at this point is just Rustavi into Kalakai into Tbilisi. Next turn we have to re-up those troops. Oh, and we have a ton of coal. Okay, great. The majority of it already worked. That's also great. Anshan, what does it take to renew your... Just 1,000. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. Soup's cheap. Oh, I can't get Hippolyta back this age. I should have made sure she died last age. That's gonna slow us down quite a bit. Or maybe I just can't get her back this turn. I don't think I can get her back this age. Gross. Oh, she's still alive. I'm stupid. Well, never mind then. Not a problem at all. And really, this is just the end of the line. I'll bring you back once we've sort of taken out Georgia. Once Tamar falls, which will be fairly soon. And then our next big moment is going to be flight. We've already got flight, but as soon as we can throw down our aerodrome and start actually... Wow, you're losing food, huh? Throw down our aerodrome and start actually producing planes, then it's over. Where is my next quickest government title? Or, yeah, government title, because that's what I'm waiting on. Is it mass? No, is it mass media? No, there's no way it's mass media. Oh, it is mass media. Ugh. That's gonna slow us down because, well, no, never mind. I'm stupid. I just need to find a place that can actually build a district. What am I talking about? I've got Hercules. All I have to do is purchase Herc. Get him where he needs to go, and then I can start purchasing all the biplanes I want. And this turn was the fall of Georgia. Her capital's gone. We're working on another city. Basically, she's finished. We took Bandar Brunei over. is now our buddy. Now I just need to build up like a navy, because I'm gonna need a navy to come attack these two, and I need to figure out where that last civ is. We're missing one somewhere. I'm kind of thinking that at this point, all of these troops over here are sort of dead meat. I'm not gonna be able to transport them very easily back where I want them to go. Should I be all that concerned about levying them at this point? I mean, it does give me air score, we like that, but I've got so many sources of air score, like these seaside resorts. I could also get national parks probably if I want them. At 400 gold per turn, we're kind of topped out here. I think I let these guys fall off. Can I easily form another army if I purchase a bombard cannon or a field cannon? Nah, it's too expensive. I'll just wait the 3 turns. I swear this is as close as Civ gets to like the EU4 Vassal Swarm gameplay style. And I think that's one of the reasons I like it so much, is I enjoy that sort of gameplay in Paradox games. Bro, we have so many research labs. Alan Einstein's going to get us up to giant death robots so fast. I'm at 526 science per turn, and the highest competitor is at 186. Seems like it's game over. I'm gonna just make peace with Tamar now. We've done basically everything there is to do to her. She'll give me everything she's got. Yeah, I'll take all. Oop, you won't give me that much? Well, let's drop it back down to 20. I mean, she doesn't have much to give, but that staves off the next military crisis for a turn or two. We've got uranium. We haven't even built power plants anywhere, and we're on our way to giant death robots. I guess the next thing I need is like some sort of cav, and then we'll jump up to robots. We've discovered Wolin. We've discovered Hattusa. Wolin will be the easiest to choose, so let's send Himiko over there, and then we'll just start taking out Greece. Everything on this side of the map is kind of done for me. If I lose Anshan's units and all those things, I don't really care too much, because they're too far away. I can't, you know, move them over without getting airports on the other side of the world, so who cares? At that point, I'll just sue somebody else's stuff. Or levy, I guess is the correct term. I should probably send Amani over there into Wolin. We're gonna use the Special Golden Age War, just declare this our former friend and ally, and he's just gonna get bombed. Oh my goodness, Hippolyta works on the bombers too? That doesn't feel fair. How can she work on the bombers also? That's nuts. We've established a beachhead. We've unlocked jet bombers. We're on our way up to robotics now. It's turn 194, which feels pretty good for a domination victory. I think we'll win before 250. Like, for sure, we have to win before 250. I think we could very well even win long before. I need to get some vision. And let's run you over to Hattusa. Well, you're gonna not be able to keep vision there. Whoops. And one jet bomber run here should do mega damage. Yep. I just have to keep units over here to take the cities that my jet bombers wreck. If I want to speed things up, I'm gonna need to make this a 2-front war and start looking down towards Niadros. It's gonna take a hot minute for me to get down there, so we need to prepare for that. And then we'll have to, you know, I could do this way more efficiently if I was only worried about taking capital cities. If I didn't worry about taking everything, we'd basically be done. Fascism comes through, finally. Giving us a whole bunch of stuff that we can use. Third alternative is really good. Combat victories against earlier stuff is really good. Forget the war weariness. National identity is also pretty good. And really, we just need to be jet bombing our way through. And Scythia, she's the last one in the game. Neapolis is not her capital, but she's the final fight. Okay. Athens falls. And that's kind of the war with you done. I don't much need anything from you anymore. And the rest is just about taking those other cities, which shouldn't be hard to do. I'm just gonna need places to base my fleet. We might get a sub 220 here. What are you building? Patola Palace? Why are you building Patola Palace? Honestly though, like, we're done here. I just need to pop the loyalty here. And then we will Casus Belli Golden Age War you, and then we're just gonna smack you really hard. If I had a unit in place, you'd already be gone. So think about that for a moment while I take over the rest of your cities. And what I want to do now is find her capital. Where is she located? She's kind of the thing holding us up a bit. Thank you for Niadros. We'll take it. Honestly, I need vision. I don't have enough vision of things. I can easily take Bergen. We'll pop it this turn, and we can throw a jet bomber over into Bergen. That shows me Neapolis. Where is your capital? Well, I guess we're gonna have to take Neapolis and all those things on the way to her capital. I want a sub 220. If I'm lucky enough, we might even get a sub 210. Which I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen, but by God, I'm gonna try for it. So let's rip this band-aid off and declare this war too. While we have the Golden Age Casus Belli, let's use it. And we're just gonna smack cities. Where's your cap? I bet her capital's back here. That's just my safe assumption that she's all the way back there somewhere, and then it's gonna take me ages to catch up. Let's go take Corloba. Yes, not down, that's for sure. Then we'll take this, and it's just about time to start moving one of our boys up. Provka, there we go. I don't think I get it in enough time to win, but by God, we're gonna try. Not what I mean is enough time to win in 210, sub 210, which is what I want to shoot for. But I think by 211 we'll have it. Honestly speaking, Hungary is the easiest domination victory in the game. Nobody really truly compares to the ease of winning the game as Hungary here. They're also just really fun. They play in a way that other people don't play. They reward you for doing things that you want to do anyway, which is get city-states. But nobody really requires you to levy city-states. And that's what makes them feel this different, right? I mean, I guess the new Herald also pushes you that way. But New Herald's bonuses just aren't good. And the fact that you levy city-states so cheap, the fact that you upgrade the city-state units so cheaply, and the fact that they get that extra movement really is what makes Hungary set apart from the rest. And pretty much since his release, Matthias has been one of the best warmongers in the game. if not the best warmonger. I mean, Bolivar is really good because you have that constant speed all the time. Do we win on turn 209? Pop in and take Pokrovka, and there we go. The laurels of virtues and letters. We get it with Matthias. Really great, really fun, really interesting, really unique. Someone that we should play more often. Level 5, that's kind of crazy. If we look at player science, where is it? You'll see we're right in the middle of the pack, and then this is when we wiped out England. This is when we started wiping out Vietnam. So once we started taking Batriyu out, here comes Persia there, and then Tamar, and then we're just shooting up because we have all the cities in the world. Well, that's it for this episode. Let me know who you would like to see in the next episode in the comments down below. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.